this soul scope with me this evening. I hope that you're able to resonate with the guidance that I give to you in your August reading. If you can resonate with the guidance I give you, please comment below and leave me a little bit of feedback. Did your reading make sense to you? Has it given you any information or assistance in moving forward with your decisions? Please click the like button, please click the share button, and please of course subscribe for future updates. Tag a lady friend or a few if you would like to help them get their free reading this month as well. So I have pre-shuffled up the decks and I have your cards laid out on the table. Alright, so we're going to get stuck in and see where you are and what you've got going on at the moment. Now, I had a couple of messages come through for you as I was shuffling, and the first message I got was it's time to establish new boundaries. Alright, so it's time for you to establish new boundaries, Virgo, moving forward in your life. Now, boundaries are, we can set boundaries with ourselves and we can set boundaries with other people. Alright, boundaries, you know, discern about how people treat us and how we treat ourselves, how we allow ourselves to be treated. Alright, and it's time for you to really just establish brand new boundaries, okay? On top of that, Spirit were shouting in about, they were shouting in forgetful. So are you being forgetful at the moment, or are you or you've not to be forgetful of other people's actions? Like, stop putting what you've been through behind you and thinking, oh, I'll just forget about that, like it didn't happen. Like, you know, don't be forgetful. Establish boundaries, know what's right, know what's wrong. All right, stop trying to be forgetful of things. Now, I've got a few different cards here, and I think the way that I'm going to come in with you is with the Eight of Emotion. Alright, Virgo, so the Eight of Emotion, we've got a beautiful young lady here and she's peeking through a curtain or a veil. Alright, a curtain or a veil. And she's looking out of the window and she's seeing that there's beautiful things out there and things that are grabbing her attention and things that she is really interested in. Alright, and the only thing that's stopping her is of course that window or that veil. Alright, it says you feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life. In your heart you know that there's more out there, Virgo, waiting for you in the world. It may now be time to switch your career, move to a new home, city, or initiate other important changes in your life. Okay, do what's right for you and seek out a magical new life. So this is about you to take the steps you've got to take, Virgo, and do the things that you've got to do to make your life more joyful and more interesting. When there's things out there that are grabbing your attention, you know, it may be that you're bored where you are now. You've got bored, so you're starting to look in other places, okay? So just be aware of that, Virgo. And it may be that it's just that life's got a bit stagnant around about you. You've outgrown your surroundings and the people in your environment. So now you're looking for something more magical or something that's going to grab your attention. Okay. Now, moving forward, you also have, you've also got from the animal deck here. So this was from the Guardian Angel deck. This one is from the animal deck. All right, very similar card here. You've got the Eight of Summer. It's kangaroos. All right. You feel that there's more to life than the life that you're living at the moment, so it's time to move on. Alright, and I was kind of picking that up from that card there, like it's whatever it is. It could be your relationship, it could just be the people around about you, and your environment's got stagnant, you're bored. So you're now looking for something else that's going to take your interest. Alright, and they're telling you, you know, whether this is with your job or your relationship or, you know, you need to move on because there's so much more out there for you, and you know that now, and that's why you're kind of looking. All right, and it says you may be moving from a situation that isn't good for you, Virgo, or perhaps you're being drawn to what would actually make you happy. All right, so look outside the box here. Okay, either way, you're the one that's in control. Nobody else, only you can make these decisions. You're in control of your own life. All right, you're in control whether things stay the same, or you're in control whether you set new boundaries with yourself, be more disciplined. Like, it doesn't work like this. I'm sick of being treated like this. I'm sick of putting myself down like that. I'm going to do things this way, or that's not okay for me to be treated like that. And when you set boundaries with yourself, you will attract people who will start to respect you because you have boundaries. You know, you can't be walked all over the top of. You know, you can't be put down all the time because you won't accept it. You'll have standards. All right. Now, you're also being given the seeking and finding card, and very much like this lady who's looking for other things. She's looking for answers. She's looking out that window to find things, and you're seeking and finding things here. You need to understand that, you know, when you're seeking truth, you're seeking clarity, you're seeking answers, you're going to have to find that you could travel the whole world, okay, Virgo, but the truth is the answers are in here. They're not to be found out here in the physical. The answers are in here. All right, so you already have the truth. You already have the answers, but you're on a bit of a back and forth journey at the moment, okay? But I'm hearing there's a deadline with something. I don't know what that means. You know, maybe they're like just saying you're coming to the deadline here, you need to make a decision, or you need to make a choice that's actually going to help you move forward and free yourself, okay? But you are going to find the answers you're looking for. You're going to find clarity, you're going to get the truth, but it's already in you. You've been carrying it all along. You're just looking in the wrong place, all right? Now, as I was saying earlier, boundaries are very, very important for you, all right? Boundaries, you need to be setting boundaries with yourself, setting boundaries with other people. If you don't set boundaries, Virgo, and you allow people to walk all over the top of you, put you down, speak down to you, lower your self-esteem, take from you and not give back, they will keep coming back, and they will keep treating you that way. And the truth be told is you'll keep attracting people like that into your life because you don't have boundaries. So this card's telling you, set boundaries, stand your ground against someone, okay? Put them in their place. I'm hearing back chat, and I don't know if it's just somebody's just getting loads of back chat right now, like they've always got something to say, or they've always got an answer, or they've always got an excuse. You need to have boundaries here. You know, you need to be telling this person what's acceptable and what isn't. Be truthful and honest with yourself, you know, about, do you actually have boundaries? Are you respecting yourself? And if you don't have boundaries, how can you expect other people to respect you? If you don't respect yourself, because you don't have boundaries, you see. So setting boundaries, having standards, and knowing that was one of the most important things as women can have, all right? Because like I say, if we don't have respect for ourselves and we allow people to walk all over the top of us like that, they're going to keep coming and doing it until we say enough, no, not happening, you know. Now, there's a situation going on that you need to be freeing yourself of, okay? We've got a beautiful white horse here, and this card resembles freedom. Now, we know that horses are often kept in fields with fences around about them, and we also know as humans that we can walk over to that fence and reach over and clap the horse, and we know that these big, beautiful, powerful animals could very quickly, you know, take a step back, gallop, gain a bit of momentum and jump over the fence if they wanted to. They could clear the obstacle, which is the fence, if they really wanted to, all right? But often horses don't see outside of the box, so they can't see it like that, okay? This is where, if you're being trapped or feel trapped at the moment, you can overcome this. You can clear it. It's just an obstacle, but you've got to think outside of the box, all right? Stop looking at it as, I'm trapped with this, I can't get out of this. Look at this as, how can I overcome this? What steps can I take? All right, because you're more than capable. And you've got to remember, you've got a choice. You've got a choice to walk away or to free yourself when the time is right. But you've got to make that choice. Nobody can make that for you. All right? The Spirit are telling me that things have come to a wee bit of a standstill at the moment, all right? So that could just be a stagnant energy where things have just stopped. It's not really getting any better. Nothing's changing. Nothing's coming out of this. There's nothing to look forward to. You know, it's just got to that point. And I've got 3 cards here also from the Kipper deck here. So we have, sorry, let me pick this up. We've got the Courthouse. We've got the Coffin, and we've got an unexpected income. All right, so if we come in with the Courthouse, The courthouse could be a divorce, it could be a decision that's been made legally, so if it is a divorce or an ending of a partnership, or an ending of a marriage, a separation, but you know, legal ties being tied up, so that, you know, like I say, if it's a divorce, then it's who gets this and who gets that, or what's split down the middle. Legal documentation with red ribbons round it here, so important documents, okay? Just remember, when reading things, read them, sign them, but read them twice first, because I'm hearing read and write. If you need to read and write things for court, make sure that you're reading over everything you're writing and before you sign it, okay? And that's just to keep you right, okay? And then you've got the coffin. So the coffin doesn't mean a death, you know, it can mean a death, but to me the coffin means an ending of a cycle. You know, it's like the closed casket. It's like that, if we were talking in terms of an old relationship, it's like, you know, that's ended now, we're pushing that to the side and we're going to start afresh, okay? Because if you look at we look at the coffin, which could often make us feel quite sad, you know, but if we look up here at the stained glass, we see a beautiful yellow flower and the light is beaming through that window, you know, and it's to say that there's still joy to be had, although this could be considered a sad end and a closure to a relationship or a situation or something going on around about you. You know, you've got to realise that this happened to give you a more joyful future moving forward. All right, there's always a reason for everything that happens. All right, now, to end your reading here, Virgo, for the end of the month, you've got unexpected income. So somebody is going to be paying forward money to you, and that could be that a situation in court is now coming to an end, and that's going to bring you some wealth or abundance, prosperity because of that. All right, I feel that I'm hearing that some of you have waited for this for a long time. Some of you have waited for this income to come in for a long time. All right, so enjoy this. Spend it wisely. Spirit are saying spend it wisely. Don't blow it out. Treat yourself though, because you deserve it. You deserve it. And they're telling you to spend some time on yourself as well. All right, so maybe you need to go and treat yourself by just, you know, I don't know, spend time on you. Like, go treat yourself, go do things that you enjoy, go for a massage, go get your hair done, go get your nails done. You know, just do some things, but it's time spent on you. All right, a little breakaway or something like that. So you've definitely got a few things going on around about you, but nothing that you can't overcome, as long as you're going to be willing to set boundaries, to respect yourself, and to stop other people disrespecting you moving forward, Virgo. You can free yourself, you are going to overcome things, okay? But it's now time for you to move forward, because you know you're looking for other things. Other things are grabbing your attention, and that's because Spirit are pulling you forward and saying, come on, there's more joyful things out here if you're willing to look and give it a go. I hope that you've resonated with your reading for August. If you have, please comment and let me know. Please hit the share button, give me a like and subscribe. And if you would like to know more about me or the in-depth personal readings that I deliver via video call, check it out on the services section at soulguidancewithsarah.org. Until next month, take care and God bless.